Hello, today's date is January 23rd, 2008, and this is officially my first entry into my Boston Marathon training. This year, April 21st, 2008, I'm running the Boston Marathon. I've set a very structured goal to finish under 3 hours, which is very doable considering I ran the Columbus, Ohio Marathon on October 21st, did a score of 3:11 and 47 seconds. Almost 3:12, 3 hours and 12 minutes. First of all, I want to make a point here. The purpose of these videos is I'm going to update these hopefully every day. I'm going to record everything that I do on these videos, talk about like what I've learned from my training, my trials, tribulations, and right now I'm actually following a 20-week plan. Excuse me, I'll itch here. I'm following a 20-week plan to run the Boston Marathon. And I didn't follow it completely because I've already did some training. This is a Rick Morris, runningplanet.com. It's called his 3-hour, 0-minute marathon training program. Yesterday, which was the 22nd, I ran an easy run at 7 miles at a 7-minute and 36 per mile pace. I actually maintained an 8-minute and 30-second per mile pace. And I'm into week 8 already. Today I've got to do a superset. It's 2,400 meters, then 800 meters, and 400 meter superset. It says run 2,400 meters at 6 minutes and 6 seconds per mile pace, 800 meters at a 5-minute and 51-minute per mile pace, and 400 meters at a 5-minute and 36-minute per mile pace. So this is a pretty intense workout today, and it's a shorter workout, but nevertheless, it's one that I have to do some sprints and really book my tail off today. And been doing pretty good on my training so far, but I want to point out what my goal is in this marathon. Number one, I want to finish in under 3 hours. Number two is I want to beat Lance Armstrong. I'll say that again. I plan on beating Lance Armstrong. He's going to run this race, so... he ran, actually, I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with Lance Armstrong. When he ran his first marathon in 2006 in New York, he says it was the toughest thing he'd ever embarked on. You know, that impressed me right there. I thought, wow, that's going to really push this marathon thing. And so he did it in like 2 hours, 59 minutes, and 36 seconds. But then the following year, this past year, 2007, he ran New York in 2:46:32. The guy's an amazing athlete, so if I lose to him, I'm not going to feel embarrassed. But I plan, that's kind of my goal to do, and I'm on a really good pace right now with this training and stuff, and it's really awesome. So I don't know if a lot of you people out there have followed marathon training, but people that can run under 3-hour marathons are in the top like 2.1% of all marathon finishers, or maybe even less. It's like 2 or 1.8% or whatever. And I have a belief that there's about 1,500 people or less that can do it in the entire country. I think it's a lot less than that even. The statistics show 77,000 people did it last year in under 3 hours, but that's multiple entries into marathons. Most sub-3 marathoners run 5, 6, 10, 20 marathons a year. They're dedicated people, but you have to be conditioned to do that. So anyways, yeah, I'll be running this year, and I want to try to wear some tie-dye outfits. So if you get any suggestions, I'm going to write to the guy that does my tie-dye shirts. I wear tie-dye, as you can see right here, rainbow tie-dye. I got about 15, 20 different tie-dye shirts right now. I'm going to probably have 20 more by the time I'm done. And I'm looking forward to it. So the main thing that I'm going to be talking about through my training plan as of today, the 23rd of January of 2008, is I'm going to be talking about this marathon training plan that I have right here, this Rick Morris, runningplanet.com training program. By the way, if you want to, and this is free advertising, Rick Morris, he owns this website called runningplanet.com. He's got these marathon training plans anywhere from 5 hours all the way down to 2 hours and 30 minutes, and they're 10-minute increments. They're pretty cool. They're $10. But I got a better suggestion for you guys. Go to treadmill-marathon.com. It's treadmillmarathon.com. I sell a book called Treadmill Marathon Guide. And the book is $14.95. It teaches you how to strictly train on a treadmill. I forgot to mention this in the beginning here. I am training strictly on a treadmill. I have run 4 marathons so far in my life, 3 this past year, 2007, and 1 in 2006. 2 of the marathons I finished under 3 hours and 15 minutes. That's how I qualified for Boston. And one I finished in 3:21:25. That was this year's Cleveland. And then the one that I ran in 2006 was in my hometown of Cleveland also. I ran that in 4:51 or 4:49. I pulled my Achilles tendon in the first 4 miles of the race, and I hopped it like Frankenstein. It was terrible. I'm lucky I didn't hurt myself. But anyways, I have strictly done my training on a treadmill, and if you buy my book, you'll know why. It's a great ebook. It teaches you how to lose weight as well. But the reason I was inspired to write the book is because I just said, hey, Steve, you've got to go out there and prove to yourself that, if you live in cold Northeast Ohio or in the Midwest, or if you live in Buffalo, New York, where you get these super duper winters, and Chicago's the same way, any Midwestern state, you're going to get cold winters, and the treadmill's where it's at. So I go to Bally Fitness to train. I have a membership there. I use their Life Fitness treadmills, and when I'm at home, I use my Horizon Fitness treadmill. Either way, it's cold outside right now. You walk out there, it's freezing. It's perfect weather for me because I can be indoors and run on my treadmill, and I'm just doing super. So, treadmill marathon, it's called Treadmill Marathon Guide. And actually the subtitle is Marathon Running and Weight Loss Training, ... all in the privacy of your own home. And that's treadmillmarathon.com with a dash between it. And that's that. I just want to get that out of the way. But getting back to my marathon training, if you want to give me any comments, let me know what your plans are. Are you guys going to run Boston or not this year? I might want to get a little cadre of sub-3 people that want to run this thing. By the way, if you are a sub-3 marathoner and you haven't run Boston, or you're thinking of not running Boston, let me know if you want to do it. Maybe we can meet up the day before when we get there. It'll be cool. So I'm looking forward to this thing. And hey, I think all of us sub-3ers should shoot to beat Lance Armstrong because he's the world's best athlete, probably one of the top 5 athletes in the last, I don't think it's fair to say just one athlete. They said Muhammad Ali was the best athlete of the century, last 20th century. I don't think that's fair to say either. A lot of great athletes, Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, blah, blah, blah. But, Lance Armstrong, let's face it, the guy's a living legend, winning 7 Tour de France's, and this guy, we're going to be bumper to bumper with this guy, and he doesn't get celebrity privilege. Maybe he'll get at the front of the line. Maybe that's about it. But marathon running, for those of you that don't train on marathons, it equals the playing field. If Tom Cruise or Suzanne Summers wanted to run a marathon, they'd have to associate with us pathetic masses. We'd have to run with us. That's what makes it so special. It's not like these special celebrity golf tournaments, where only the celebrities can golf, and of course we get to be spectators. What's beautiful about marathon running, Suzanne Summers, Tom Cruise, and of course Lance Armstrong. If you want to run one, you got to run with us. And I'm definitely not rich, but I'm looking forward to it. And Boston is going to be the race. Of course, I feel good already training. If you buy my ebook, just get back to that real quick. I'll show you how I lost 25 pounds in 3 months in the last 1 year's time. I started out actually in January. I'll talk about that in there. But weight loss is a big thing. For those of you that don't marathon train, you'll learn one thing, is that weight loss is a big key with running, and you'll be real impressed. So anyways, wish me luck, and I'll keep up with you guys. And feel free to drop off your video comments or just typewritten comments to my site here. And by the way, I comment on other things too on the website. I have a diverse mind here. So thank you very much, and I'm out of here.